What is up, and welcome to Kiwoon Learning. In this video, we're going to be talking about chart analysis. When looking for trading websites, there will be many times where you come across different types of graphs. So in this video, we're going to be talking about how you can read them and how you can understand them to make good choices. In this video specifically, we're going to be talking about the candlestick chart, the line charts, and the bar chart. So how about we get started? The first and most popular chart is a candlestick graph. Now the reason why it's called a candlestick graph is because of the way the price distribution is structured. It is separated into two different parts. There's a wick and there's a body. The wick is illustrated by a thin line on either the top or the bottom of the body. Now this thin line shows the highest or lowest point a stock price moved over a given time interval. Typically the time interval can be changed by you, so it can be a second, it could be a minute, to an hour, to a month, to even a year. So during this time interval, that is when a candle is formed. The wick is great at showing the extremes of a price fluctuation, but it doesn't necessarily show accurate data about a certain price, and this is where the body comes in. The body of the candle, as you can assume, is the thick part, and the very ends of this body show the closing or opening price. But the question is, how do you know whether which side is the opening or the closing price? And this is where color comes in. There are two colors a candle can be: green or red. Now these colors may vary depending on which provider you use, but most of the time it's going to be green and red. And as you can guess, green means profit and red means a loss. A green candle means that a stock price went up during a certain time interval. So if a candle is green, that means the bottom part of the body is the opening price and the topmost part of the body is the closing price. Now the opposite is true with a red candle, because the top part is now the opening price and the bottom part is a closing price. The great thing about candlestick graphs are that they can show you who's in control of a certain stock at a time just based off the patterns. When I say who's in control, I'm talking about two different people: buyers and sellers. Buyers will bring the stock price up, while the sellers will bring the price down. And this is why it's important to know who's in control, because it can determine what decision you should make. The next chart we're going to be looking at is the line chart. A line chart gives a very clear visualization of how a stock has moved over a certain period of time. And this is because a line graph only shows the closing price of a stock, and it connects these with a line. The reason why a line chart is so great is because it reduces all the external noise that can make it difficult to see certain patterns. Similar to a candlestick graph, you're able to change the time interval between which a closing price is recorded in a line chart. The thing to take away is that by removing all the other data sets, you're able to simplify the graph, and this makes it so much easier to read and look at the overall movement of a stock. The last chart we'll be covering is the bar chart. The bar chart is very similar to a candlestick chart because it shows the opening price and the closing price, but also shows the extreme prices over a certain time interval. Now, unlike the candlestick chart, a bar chart only consists of a vertical line and a small horizontal line on the left and a small horizontal line on the right. The endpoints on the vertical line show either the extreme high prices or the extreme low prices. Now the small horizontal lines on each side show the opening price and the closing price. But how is it structured? Well, it depends on which side the horizontal line is placed. If the horizontal line is on the left side of the vertical line, this is the opening price. Now, if the horizontal line is placed on the right side of the vertical line, this is a closing price. The benefit of using a bar chart is that it simplifies the experience of viewing the chart itself. And this is because in order to see the closing prices, all you have to do is look at the right side of each vertical line. Now compare this to a candlestick graph, where it can become a little bit difficult to see where the closing price and the opening price is, so you have to look at the color, and it gets a little bit jumbled in your head. This is all I have for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed and learned something new. These different charts will be used in future videos, so it's so important for you guys to understand how to use them and how to understand them. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day. Peace.